Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of SipNReview. My name is Chantel, and today I will be doing another episode of Popcorn Reviews. I am doing a recap on the new Coming to America movie part 2. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a like by hitting the thumbs up. Also, check out my About page for the links to my other platforms. Let's get started. The movie opens up with Eddie Murphy, which is King Akeem, and Lisa, his wife, laying in a bed together. They were awakened by their 3 beautiful daughters, and they now have a McDowell's in Zamunda. Eddie Murphy is training his daughters how to fight, and they wore him out. LOL. Why is the comedian Michael Blackson playing in the movie? LOL. He's leading his soldiers, and Eddie Murphy got some heavy hitters playing his part too, y'all. He know he could have called me though to play in my favorite movie, shaking my head. So here goes Wesley Snipes, who's playing the role of General Izzy. He's the brother of Vanessa Bell, who's playing as Amani Izzy, rolling on the floor laughing. He blamed the King Akeem for the way that his sister looked because he didn't marry her. He told King Akeem that he came for blood and not his money. He came for marriage blood. That is the type that he's talking about. And he wanted one of the prince's daughters to marry his son, Izzy, who's played by Rotimi. Boy, bye. Lisa said, and King Akeem said, hell to the no, in all caps. Mika don't want him. Mika don't care how big his sausage is because he pointed out that fact. And King Jaffe gave his son Akeem some words of wisdom because he's on his deathbed. King Jaffe told King Akeem that he has a son and the throne will be passed on to him. King Akeem said that Lisa is the only woman that he slept with. Are you sure? It might be from one of those flower girls that bathed you thoroughly. Laughing my ass up. Just kidding. Simi tried to tiptoe up out of there. LOL. Y'all remember this song? With the twins, my name is Peaches and I'm the best. All the DJs want to feel my breast. So they played a clip with them, the twins, singing the same song. So I know you lying. King Akeem got comedian Leslie Jones pregnant, aka Lavelle's mother, who's playing a role as Mary. They play too much. I'm weak laughing. You are the father. He's that baby's pappy. Why Salt and Pepper and En Vogue performed? Everything was beautiful as usual. Gladys Knight is on the movie singing as well. King Akeem said to prepare the royal jet. We are going back to America. Simmons said, oh, hell no. LOL. You know he don't like to go there. Wait until his son finds out that he's wealthy. So, Tracy Morgan, who's playing the role as Reem, he's the uncle of Lavelle, who is also Prince King Akeem's son. He's at a job interview, and he seems smart like his dad. LOL. That interview though. So he turned out to be the one doing the interviewing. Damn. So Calvin is the one that was interviewing Lavelle, and he lost out on a good employee. Shaking my head. Damn. Queens looked better than he did on part 1. You know he had to stop at the barbershop. King Akeem went to his baby mama's house to get his son in. They were all there celebrating Lavelle's birthday. Lunel is playing the movie as well, y'all. And King Akeem, he better get a DNA test. Lisa go have his ass sleeping in the doghouse. So he got back to his royal palace and he introduced his bastard son, and that's what he kept on calling him, his bastard son. Shaking my head, which technically it is. While introducing Lavelle to his sisters, they were not happy to see him, especially the oldest daughter, Princess Mika. She doesn't want him to steal her throne. She might put the paws on him, y'all. Rick Ross is also playing in this movie as well as himself. So they were all sitting at the table eating dinner. Lavelle and Mary was tearing that food up like it was their last supper. And his wife was pissed. When I tell you Lisa was mad as hell. You ain't getting none tonight. That's what she told him, and I knew it. Lisa don't even want to be bothered with King Akeem because that is just how mad she is with him. I'm done laughing my ass off. Why Mary, Lavelle's mother, was getting her royal body parts clean in the tub, if you know what I mean. And he was not using a sponge. Mary called Lisa uppity. Lisa was mad because Mary was wearing her dress without her permission. And Tiana Taylor is in the movie as well. She got down. Her music performance was good. And King Akeem told his son that he had to cut the whiskers from the lion's face to prove that he's ready to be a king. Oh, hell no. He can have all that. I'm good. I ain't trying to die for it. For real, though. Shaking my head. So Lavelle invited his uncle Reem to Zamunda to train him on how to act like the Prince of Zamunda. Trevor Noah is playing this movie as well, y'all. And he is playing the role of Totasi Bibiani. He's a news reporter. Where's he getting these names from, though? Eddie Murphy got me over here dying laughing. These names, honey. Prince Lavelle had to cut the whiskers from the lion, and King Akeem was telling him that ain't nothing but a big house cat. Oh, hell no. That's a damn lion. It's not a pet. Boy, bye. So beautiful elephants, y'all. I love elephants. Now, that was a huge elephant. I've never seen an elephant that big. Lavelle and his sister, Princess Mika, finally got a chance to bond. She said what was on her mind, and he said that he know that she don't really like him and I want him to be there. So he got a chance to tell her what was on his mind, and afterwards they were smiling, and maybe she's not going to put the paws on her big brother after all. I hope not. They both cut sugar canes to build a cage. Don't get mauled now. I sure hope he doesn't get mauled. I'm scared for him. Lavelle walked over to the lion, and the lion had gas. Ugh, what the world? The lion lay back down. This genius started to tease the lion. Have you ever heard of the term never wake a sleeping lion? So he took off running, and you know you can't outrun a lion. A hot mess. OMG. He made it to the sugarcane cage on time, okay? Just in the nick of time, because that lion was on his ass. And the lion was clawing at him, and now all that he had to do is cut off the lion's whiskers. I'm scared. So he's smart. Lavelle covered the sugar canes with cat food, and he cut the lion's whiskers. Yeah, that lion was licking the cat food from the sugar cane. So, say what now? Come again? They are about to give Lavelle a ceremonial circumcision? Damn. Just kidding. It was a joke. Moving on. When King Akeem got ready to put the crown on Prince Lavelle, he fainted. Prince Lavelle kissed his hairdresser. I saw it coming. They were way too personal with each other, and she got upset and she left. So he likes her, and he don't want to marry Bopoto Izzy, which is Tiana Taylor. Here we go again. Lavelle asked Bopoto what does she like? And she told him that she likes whatever he likes. Lavelle told her that he wants to have a connection with whomever he's going to marry. And she said that she's just a wife. Girl, bye. Wrong answer. He wanted a woman that has her own mind. So Lavelle looked across the room at Marimbi, and that's the woman that he's in love with. And he left Bopoto standing there by herself, and he left her to go talk to Marimbi. He told her that he didn't want to marry Bopoto. He wanted to be with her instead, and that she was the only reason why he stayed. Prince Lavelle and Marimbi took off in a royal jet. Meanwhile, Mary and Lisa was at the bar turning up. Lisa said that she finally made a friend from her hood. Lisa was upset with King Akeem later on that night because he didn't change the tradition to make their daughter the heir of Zamunda because she's been training for it all of her life. Lisa told him to go sleep in another room because there is plenty other rooms that he could sleep in. King Akeem thought she was joking. Lisa told King Akeem, "Do you see me hopping like a dog on one foot, begging you? LOL. Sheesh, don't piss a woman off. You ain't never too royal to get put in the doghouse. Catch the couch, the chair, the other bedroom, whatever you like." King Akeem went to the McDowells to talk to Cleo, which is Lisa's father. If you guys don't recall from part 1 of the movie, King Akeem went back to Queens and they were about to get married. He's doing the same thing that his dad did. Meanwhile, back at the kingdom, General Izzy got dragged by the 3 princesses. He gonna learn today. He thought that he was going to just pull up and kidnap her. No, sir. Her daddy trained them well, okay? Moving on. King Akeem made it to the altar to stop his son from marrying Marimbi. Okay then, Prince Lavelle said that he's not a pawn and nothing is going to stop him from marrying the woman that he loves. King Akeem didn't allow his son to get married in that bootleg chapel. So he took the whole family back to Zamunda to give his son a proper royal wedding. Meanwhile, King Akeem was singing the song that he was singing to Lisa on the first part, To Be Loved. This time he had the choir, the band, and all singing the song. He pulled out all the stops. Yes, do whatever you got to do to get out of the doghouse. Period. So they had DeVito performing his song, and he had me dipping my hips and rocking. I like that type of music. King Akeem told his daughter that she shall rule as queen when he's gone in. Prince Lavelle will be the ambassador. He's changing the traditional rules. Laughing my ass off. Red Watson performed at the end. Now, you know it wouldn't be the same without Sexual Chocolate. The twins came out to perform. Miss Peaches and Sugar Cubes was there. And all the DJs want to feel their breath. You know they had to do the bus stop, right? You can't have a family function without it. So Oma is Eddie Murphy's real daughter, who's also playing on this movie. So also at the end of the movie, John Legend serenaded us, and he was singing the song, She's My Queen to Be. Yes. Anyway, the movie was good, y'all. I think part 1 was better to me, though. Let me know, did y'all like part 1 or part 2? You can watch this movie on Amazon Prime. Okay, so get your Amazon Prime membership if you want to watch this movie. It was good to me. Now, I like the fact that he had a lot of more, he had more characters in this movie, people that we were more familiar with as well. And it was good, but nothing tops part 1. That's just my opinion. Everyone did well in playing their part in this movie. It was really good. So guys, that's the end of my commentary. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel by clicking on my photo and hit the bell to be notified whenever I post a new video. Also, check out my popcorn reviews playlist, and you all have a blessed day. Bye now.